Fellow Patriots, it's Bunker Betty here, your voice of truth from deep underground, bringing you the hard facts that the mainstream media won't tell you. Today's topic: why this election isn't just about votes or policies, it's about America's survival. And let me tell you, the threats we face are greater than ever. Assassination attempts, censorship, the brink of World War III, the enemy is at the gates. As a veteran who served this country, I know what it's like to fight for freedom. And let me tell you, this fight isn't over. It's happening right here, right now. Our very freedoms are on the line, and the stakes have never been higher. This election isn't just about left or right. It's about whether we survive as a free nation or fall into chaos. Let's talk Donald Trump. He is one of the leaders fighting for us. And what's happening to him? Assassination attempts, political hit jobs, censorship, all because he dared to stand up for you and me. The mainstream media will tell you to ignore the signs, but those of us with boots on the ground know what's coming. We are closer to World War III than the public realizes. Let's talk about Russia and China, two countries making aggressive military moves. Putin's invasion of Ukraine was just the beginning. China's ambitions in Taiwan and the South China Sea aren't just about regional power. They're testing America's resolve, seeing how far they can push before we break. The Biden administration? Weak. They won't stop this. But you know who will? Donald Trump and Tulsi Gabbard. They see the threats for what they are. Trump was the only president in recent history who didn't start a war, and that's why they're trying to take him down. In July 2024, Donald Trump survived an assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. The mainstream media downplayed it, but patriots like us know better. The media doesn't want you to focus on it because it would make Trump a martyr, and that terrifies them. They want to distract us with nonsense to keep us from seeing the bigger picture. And just last week, another attempt was made on Trump's life. How many more attacks are we going to ignore before we realize the elites are trying to silence him once and for all? These aren't random crazies. They're orchestrated by people who fear Trump because he fights for America first. Don't believe me? Look at how hard they're working to cover it up. The Clinton machine and their far-left puppets have been after Trump since day one. From the Russia hoax to the fake impeachments, they've thrown everything at him and failed. Why? Because Trump represents the one thing they hate, a free and powerful America. And let's not forget about Tulsi Gabbard, who's also faced attacks from the same corrupt system. Hillary Clinton herself called her a Russian asset. Why? Because Tulsi, like Trump, refuses to play their game. She's not a Democrat or Republican puppet. She's an American patriot who has called out the endless wars, the corruption, and the lies. She's one of the few in Washington who puts America first. The mainstream media isn't just complicit. They're leading the charge in this war against truth. They distract you with celebrity gossip, nonsense social media trends, and fear-mongering, all while the real threats are right in front of us. They've downplayed 2 assassination attempts on Trump. Why? Because they want you focused on anything but the truth. They're scared because Trump and Gabbard aren't part of their swamp. They want you dumb, scared, and divided. If you watch CNN, MSNBC, or read the New York Times, you're getting brainwashed, plain and simple. The media isn't just hiding the truth. They're creating the narrative that serves their corrupt interests. Donald Trump loves this country more than anyone else in Washington. He's taken more hits than any president in history, but he's still standing. Why? Because he knows that this country is worth fighting for. The establishment, the elites, they hate him because he won't back down. He survived 2 assassination attempts, impeachments, indictments, and slander, yet here he is, still fighting. And Tulsi Gabbard? She's been cast out by the Democrats, smeared as a Russian puppet, and yet she continues to call out the endless wars and stand for our veterans. These are leaders we can trust. They're not fighting for power, they're fighting for America's future. Now, some people will tell you that Trump and Gabbard are too divisive, that we need to focus on unity. But let me tell you something. Unity without freedom is just slavery. The elites want us united in silence, afraid to speak out, afraid to defend our rights. The media wants us docile, focused on bread and circuses, while they strip away our freedoms piece by piece. Donald Trump and Tulsi Gabbard are the only ones standing between us and tyranny. If you believe in what Trump and Gabbard are fighting for, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of patriots who won't be silenced. Like this video to help spread the truth, and share it with every American who needs to hear it. This isn't just a battle of ideas, it's a battle for our nation's survival. Comment below and tell me what you think about the assassination attempts, the media's brainwashing, and how we can fight back. Together, we can take a stand for freedom. This election is not about politics, it's about survival. We're on the brink of war, both foreign and domestic. Our leaders are under attack, and the media wants us blind. But as a veteran, I know one thing: this country is worth fighting for. Trump and Gabbard are fighting for America's future, but they can't do it alone. We need every patriot to wake up, rise up, and stand together. The time to act is now before it's too late.